Hello dear aquarist. Today my fish disease case 180 for the discus lovers. Yes, a special video about split fins or broken fins on a certain discus, and I will explain my findings. In this case I examined with a microscope, so follow this video and my explanation what can be interesting for you to see this here. The fish disease is about the discus snakeskin, had split fins, but we also found parasitic and bacterial infections. More info you can get about discus diseases and other diseases in my books on fish diseases. Please buy the books to get more knowledge and details about treatments. Well, here we see the snakeskin with split fins, broken fins in the tank. Some had a little bit, some had none, and some had it very badly. They came from a breeder in Europe. Here we see it in more detail. You see the bad fins here, and here this one has hardly anything, and this one has a little bit, so some can be progressing in the coming weeks, and some didn't have anything to show. So we took the split fins or the broken fins and we put it in a microscope, and we found no particular bacterial infection or necrosis, just regression or badly formation, which is a kind of symptom I can explain you later on. Here we couldn't find any necrotic tissue on this particular part. We found one part, but we saw some necrotic tissue, and we went in detail and examined it with the video here. You see the little tiny spots here moving around, the many bacteria, and here some necrotic tissue. So this part was some bacterial infection. So not all the parts, but particularly this part had a particular bacterial infection. So that's the part of the split fin, that most of it had no bacteria. Then we examined the gills of those fish and look at the bad color and the bad formation of those gills. They look not so good when we took them from the fish. So we put them under the microscope and we saw very serious gill rot. Look at that. Those gills are completely gone, devoured by bacteria. And here the same thing. This tissue is completely rotten away, caused by bacterial infection. And at the same time we found in the organs, poor organs with myelonomacrophage centers in the spleen and here in the liver, looking not good. This is a situation, this is a problem for that fish. And on top of it, we found Spironucleus parasite. You see the little tiny bugs moving around in the water, the tiny flagellates. Yes, they're small and they really cause a serious problem in the intestine, causing bad resorption of the food, bad digestion, secondary bacterial infection, yes, causing many serious problems. So this is what we found on this snakeskin with the split fins. So I can conclude that a good examination tell me that we had a bacterial and a parasitic infection with Spironucleus as parasite. So we have to treat accordingly. And the split fins are more like a secondary syndrome after the weakening of the fish. I'll explain more in detail about split fins on a specific video I made about split fin in general. I will give you the link also below. Treatment should be advised by your doctor, your fish doctor or your veterinarian, because antibiotics are involved, and metronidazole of course is a good one. Very important you follow very well the directions, correctly treating, no overdosing, not too long treatment. I have also a special video that on not to overtreat the fish, so check in my videos which can teach you what to do with fish treatments, or get my books that follow the directions of medications. It's very important. And anyone has another opinion, maybe other experience, please give your comments and share it here below in the comments. Always interesting to see, and also your friend fish discus hobbyist might like it. Of course, reading the books gives you more expertise. Getting a specialized training on fish diseases, fish doctoring, it's on my Patreon channel, patreon.com Gerald Bassleer. Well, I hope this brought you some ideas about keeping good fish in good color and good condition Watch all my videos on discus fish. They are on a special playlist, also listed here below. Subscribe, like my videos. Thank you for watching.